Did you know that there's actually a very good chance or a very high chance that your company is spying on you? Hey, it's Will Vaughan from Your Career Mastery. Welcome to the channel or welcome back. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel because today we're talking about how our employers can legally spy on us. Now, here's exactly what I mean by this. So if you work for a small company or a large company, definitely very high chance this is happening with a large company, but I've definitely seen it happen with small companies too. That if you're using any suite of office products or any software that actually records timing on your computer, there's a good chance that your company is taking periodic screenshots of your desktop monitor to keep a view on what you're actually working on and making sure that you're actually working on what you should be working on and not slacking off or gaming or anything like that. But also there's a good chance that they are monitoring the conversations happening within tools like Slack and Teams to make sure that you're not doing anything inappropriate. For example, if you're on a Teams call, there's a good chance that actually that is making a transcript of the call that's being recorded and stored somewhere down the track should HR decide to audit your conversations if there is a nefarious situation. That's popped up. They have a record of all your conversations on Teams. They've got recordings and data on all of your meetings and transcripts of all those meetings so that they can audit that and they can look at a history of your behavior online to get a view on if there's a pattern of behavior that is negative. So I currently work for a large multinational company and we all know that this is happening. But years ago, say 2 to 3 jobs ago, when I was working for a very small business, it was a digital marketing agency here in Melbourne, only about 6 of us worked there. We found out through someone being made redundant that they were actually taking periodic screenshots of our monitors to keep a view on what we were working on. And one guy we worked with was actually made redundant because the boss found out through the screenshots that he was actually working on his freelance projects during company time in the office and not working on the core projects that he was meant to be working on. Now, this isn't meant to make you scared or paranoid about working on your work computer, but it's something to really just be mindful of. That these days, our companies that we work for have a very substantial log and a record of all the things that we've talked about, all the things that we've said on Teams, on Slack, and it's all being archived somewhere in the cloud should they need to audit it if a nefarious situation comes up. So what does this mean for you? So essentially it means that if you're using Teams or Slack that's run by your company, you need to make sure that you're careful about the conversations that you have on these platforms and also the language that you use. If a bad situation comes up and you do get audited, you want to make sure that you are squeaky clean, that you keep your language clean and that you keep the things that you talk about clean. If you want to have conversations with your coworkers that you're close to who are more like friends, I highly suggest take it off the work platform. Have it on your phone, through Instagram or WhatsApp or some other channel that the company does not have direct access to. Again, this isn't meant to make you scared or paranoid at all. It's really just to help you be aware of what's out there and how our companies are using the laptops that we work on to keep a read on the things that we're working on and the conversations that we're having. I'm Will Vaughan from Your Career Mastery and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.